Hi, I'm Ms. Gonzalez. I am the librarian at Callison, and I'm going to show you some of the tools you can use while you are in a Google meeting using Google Meets. So you are going to join your meeting. Click Join Now. And this should take you to your meeting. Right now, I'm the only one here just because I'm going to show you some of the tools you can use. When there are more people, you will notice that up here, the number will change to however many people are in the meeting. And there's different tools that I want to show you that you can use during the meetings that you join. So if you click on these little people, show participants or show everyone, it'll show you a list of the people that are in your meeting. And as a host, like I'm the host, I have host controls where I can mute or unmute people. So whenever you unmuted, everybody can hear you. And when you're muted, no one can hear you, okay? But only the person that is the host actually has the capability of doing that. So here you will see a list of the participants. And then down here, you will notice there's other tools. This is the mute or the microphone button that mutes or unmutes you. So when you're muted, no one can hear you. So when I click here and it turns red, if you notice, you couldn't hear me when I was speaking. And then this little camera turns your camera on and off. So if you click on it, you can no longer see me, but you can still hear me. If you mute it, then you can no longer hear or see anything. So I'm going to turn my camera back up. So sometimes it's hard to see the viewer because there's different types of views. In order to change to grid view so that you can see more people on your screen, you can come down here and you're going to notice these 3 dots and it says more options. When you click on that, it'll bring up all these different options. You can change this to full screen. You can change your layout. That's what we're going to work on. We're going to change our layout. So when we change our layout, it's going to give you the different options. It says auto, sidebar, spotlight, or tiled. If you want to see everybody at one time, select tiled. Then everybody will show up. Right now you can't see that because I'm the only one in the meeting. If you're having trouble seeing what the speaker is sharing, then you can go to change layout and either choose sidebar or spotlight. Okay. Another thing you can do is that when there are more than 1 or 2 people in your meeting, you can actually pin them. So you would hover over the person. Since I'm the only one in this meeting, you can't see it right now, but you would hover. And when I mean hover, it's like you just move your cursor over the person. There will be an option of a little pin. It looks like a push pin. If you click that, it will make that person speaking become large on your screen so that if they're sharing something and you can't see it very well, if you pin them, it'll be easier for you to see them. So those are some of the tools that you can use while in Google Meets that will help you with your camera and whenever you want to speak. Another tool that's important that sometimes you might be asked to use is up here. If you look here, I'm hovering or kind of not clicking on it, but just going over this little icon and it says chat with everyone. When you click on that, it'll open up the chat for this meeting. And so if maybe you have a question or you want to share something, you can always click that and then type in whatever message you want to send, whatever question you might have, and then you click enter, or you can click on this little, it looks like a little paper airplane, and it will post whatever you wanted to share in the chat. And so other people that are in the meeting will be able to see what's in the chat as well. So these are some of the tools that are very useful when you are in Google Meets. If you have any questions, just make sure that you ask whoever is presenting. Use the chat if you need to. Sometimes the volume or the microphone might not be working very well. So what I've done before is just exit the meeting and then try to join again. And sometimes that fixes the problem. I hope this was helpful.